Kwenichoka ndineva chetekera Queen iliyonsama nipempelela Pati my friends beni mafuno mvesa mushe kumbali bani ndowelela Sipa mafuno nuona nisekelela Pati stata nima wachekera Spenzeli kopenenzo enda bea Intovina muzinka la fea.
Damn, panda.
Yeah.
That's how we do on the Real Life Show. Hello and welcome to the Real Life Show. Dizmo has done the intro, ladies and gentlemen. We are chilling with Vano Nachongo, aka Man of the Moment, aka
Kamfana Kandalama.
Yep. Dizmo, ladies and gentlemen. Dizmo, welcome to the show, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Remember, this is a platform where you get to engage with, and learn from icons, gurus, trendsetters, trailblazers, difference makers, and world changers. Talking about world changing, this guy right here is doing the most. So we're going to be chatting with Dizmo. So Dizmo, quickly, just tell me a bit about where you come from, man.
I'm coming from, there's a hood in Lusaka. It's called like Mrs. Compound. Yeah, that's where I'm coming from.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a ghetto, like it's a ghetto. Yeah,
okay.
Deep ghetto.
Manachaga school.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Tinachaga school.
So where are you right now? Did you finish your college and stuff like that?
No, like I just completed my secondary school at Tarakan Boys. Yeah, that's why I did my secondary school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did you start rapping?
I started rapping when I was in grade 8. That was should be somewhere 2011, 2012.
Okay.
Yeah. But then during that time I never recorded any song. I was just like writing then rapping like when it's break time, just do freestyles, you rap, but I never recorded a song. Not until grade 10, somewhere there. Yeah. That's when I recorded my first song.
Which one was your first song?
Can I even remember? Yeah.
So which song brought you on the scene?
The song that, the one I did with J Cash, Life Kondamzako. Yeah, it's the one that introduced me to the streets.
By that time, Nish, you had done with school already.
Yeah, I had National Series at the time.
Okay. So you growing up, was it your ambition to become a rapper, or mwenze ufuna kunkala che maybe vinangu akapokola masoja? How did you decide?
I was a footballer. I used to play football, you know.
Really?
Yeah. I never wanted to be a rapper in the first place, but then it all starts with interest. Yeah. There's this guy. He's a friend, more like a brother. DJ Twist. When we used to play soccer together like this, but then him used to like rap and do music. So he's the one who like started teaching me like, yo, this is how it's done. Then from there, interest came in. Then yeah.
So Life was the first song that you did professionally, and then it blew up, right?
Not really professionally, because when I was doing that Life song, I had songs that were known in the compound already. Yeah, but then not on that level whereby the whole province or stuff like that. But in the hood where I come from, people they knew. Because the time I was doing that Life song, I'd like stayed. Yeah, I'd stayed like in the rapping game for should be 5 years.
Serious?
Oh. Yeah. That song was recorded in 2017. Yeah, somewhere there.
So, now, I had a chat with J Cash, right? Yeah. And he told me that he recorded his verse in your absence.
Yeah.
And then number one plays a verse. How did you feel?
I felt very good. J Cash is not someone who you can just call from nowhere, like just come and record for you. He's a superstar. So like I never had an idea of what was going on. Like the time I recorded that song, I just went to the studio to get it. Then Rico was like, yo, J Cash has actually recorded something on your song. Then I'm like, really? I felt good, because that was big.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you called him just to say thank you or something?
The time the song was almost done, he came by the studio. Then I was like, yo, thanks big man, because that meant a lot to me. that was the period when there was this influence of that young boy, you know.
Yeah, the young Dizmo.
Yeah, so like during that time, you know, like there were a lot of talks were coming in, and no one was by my side, like no one to.
Yeah, people thought maybe you're trying to steal the boy's name, right?
Yeah, that's what people were thinking. But then, people from the hood, they actually knew what was going on. But then, you know, it's actually hard for someone to understand, like, yo.
But maybe for clarity's sake, people who still don't understand what was happening that time. How did the small Dizmo became Dizmo?
You know, like the way it is, that boy, we are from the same hood, you know, we used to stay in the same road like this.
Yeah.
So every time when I'm like listening to my unreleased songs, you know, they used to come in because they used to play with my nephew like this. I actually know that boy from scratch to till now, you know.
Yeah.
So every time they used to come in by our yard, they listen to the songs, you know. Then they started calling themselves Dizmo, you know. It's more like someone goes in the streets and as it name. But then the boy didn't know what impact that would cause, you know.
Yeah.
He was just rapping with confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I was just on the low. I never had any hard feelings for the boy. Yeah.
Because you're the real deal, like you're the owner of the name, so it didn't bother you that much.
Yeah.
Now, tell me about what inspires your music, because I mean, when I listen to your songs, like Life, when the song came out, I still play Life even now. I mean, it's something that is outstanding, and it's something that relates to what we are going through as human beings.
Yeah, you know, like I said in the first place, I'm coming from a real place where I never grew up seeing like luxury life, you know, good things. Yeah, I grew up like seeing real struggles, you know, real things, you know. That's why it's hard for me to even talk about something that I don't know. I actually talk about things that I grew up seeing and what I know, what's right and what's wrong. That's why you find that when I'm making music, I actually think of someone who is in that situation,
similar situation, that you went through, that you understand.
That I understand, and you know, breaking through from such a lifestyle like I enable like that, you know, it's something big. It's good, you know, because
that's true.
Yeah, most of the guys from the hood, it's like
they're still there.
Yeah, it's hard. Life is hard that side. Yeah, so that's what inspires my music.
So when you write a song and when you release a song, what's that one message that you want your fans to get from your music?
You know, I want a fan to understand that when people hate you, they feel jealous of you, it's actually something normal. Or when life is not going well for you, it's actually just a phase or something. You need to pull up your stocks. Yeah, your stockings, I mean. That's what comes into my mind when someone has to relate. Yeah.
So you make sure that you put yourself in the shoes of the people that are listening and you're encouraging them.
Yeah.
Would you say your music is dedicated to
not only that, you know, just to everyone, you know, I talk about reality. There's nowhere I will start talking about a Ferrari that I've never seen in my life. So I'd rather talk about a bus, you know, something that people see on a daily basis. Yeah.
So now, what would you say has been the secret to your breakthrough in music? Because what would you say?
I think secret to like becoming like mainstream level, you know, you have to, there's a lot involved. First foremost, you have to know what you want. And you have to dedicate yourself to your goal. And again, it's so hard work, you know. Just invest in all you in what you want. That's the key to me.
It's more about hard work.
Just working hard, you know. And again, creating a song, you have to think outside the box. You just don't get comfortable with the first ideas, you know. You have to think beyond.
So can you mention some names of individuals in the music industry that you say have contributed to your growth, have contributed massively to your growth in the music?
I think I've learned a lot of things through J-Cash because, you know, I never knew that I would even reach this far in the first place because, you know, just having one song, it's something frustrating, you know. You can do one hit song today, but then, so what comes in there now, it's something that you have to, it's learning now. It's a period where you have to learn, you know. So like, to my part, I've learned a lot of things through him, you know, because every time when I'm with him, I learn something new, you know, even just business-wise, work ethic, you know, everything, even just the energy. Yeah, I've learned through him a lot.
Who else? I'm sure there are quite a number of people that you talk to apart from J-Cash.
I think everyone that is doing well, like I get inspired by, because I listen to Zambian music a lot and rap music. So everyone that is just doing well, like there's one thing that I learn through them. Yeah.
Okay. What would you say is the best advice that you've ever gotten in line with music?
I think the best advice that I've gotten is just focus and being patient.
Yeah.
Patience is the key. You know, things don't just happen in a day or a month or a year. It takes time of practice. You have to, there's a certain stage that you have to reach for you to even just create good sound. You have to know what sounds good and bad. You know, that's also part of growth, you know. Yeah.
Then, now, looking at hip-hop, I look at it as, okay, wantuma imvera motion music, but then, wambiri sama goal. So as a hip-hop artist, how do you make money off hip-hop? Especially for you who is a youth? Yeah, and then your music is more relatable to the youngsters out there.
Okay, like I said, like it's all patience, you know. I wouldn't want to start rushing into something big just there and then. These people, like the youth that listen to my music, one day they will grow, you know, and they have a belief in me. They have a belief in me. So meaning even if I pull out a commercial song today, they'll still relate to it, you know. So like, yeah, hip-hop, like people don't really, when we talk about these elder people, you know, they don't really listen to it. But then, you know, I go to family shows, we get to do features, you know. They are like these Catholic churches, like they bamangana to my function, to our fana. Even just their shows, like where they're just youth and they want someone young. Yeah, so it's all business. Yeah, I believe in patience and time, you know.
Great.
Yeah.
And then you were signed recently by KMP.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Thanks, bro. We're representing to the fullest.
How did you feel when you were?
I felt nice, you know. It's something nice because they're actually doing they're doing big, like for us, you know. Yeah, because as an artist, it's not everything that you're going to manage at the end of the day, you know. Music is something complex. So like the Kalandanya music promotion team, they come in where you fail, and you know, just even branding, you know, we are targeting international markets as I'm talking about right now because it's a bigger label.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened? Did you apply or did they just call you like, oh, I want to sign you?
You know, it's something I wouldn't want to talk about. Like, it's actually something like between, you know, it's business, you know.
No,
it's not like
no one talks about it openly.
Yeah, you know.
Why?
It's business, you know.
Okay.
It's either, it can be either ways, you know, but then something I wouldn't want someone to know.
Okay, maybe you can answer this question for me. What criteria do they use to select people to be signed under their label? Okay,
can I give you one example? Like, have you ever seen like a bigger team, like for instance, let me say like these football clubs, you know, even even Patson Daka was recently signed by Leicester City. Not so.
Yeah.
It's for the fact that he's doing well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's similar to that, you know. They just don't get anyone, you know.
Yeah.
You have to prove to the country, you know.
Okay.
To everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. No, I won't force you to go into that direction because it seems ngo bisa vintu pari KMP momentum. Now, what did you say is the biggest mistake that you've made so far in your music career?
My biggest mistake, I think I haven't yet made any big mistake as far as I'm concerned, because you know, I'm still growing, so I don't have any regrets as far as I am.
For now,
yeah,
you are good.
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, you just
Very
feel
positive.
like everything is flowing according to the way they are.
Yeah.
They're supposed to flow.
Yeah.
Now, you being a youth, you know, on the limelight, you've got fame. I won't say you've got money because I haven't checked your account, but maybe you have a lot of money, right? How do you cope with ladies?
You know, fame is something.
So my assumption is you're not married yet.
I'm not married. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not.
So how do you cope? Because
You
I
know-
know there are some chicks maybe who like.
Yeah. That's
for you,
normal,
like,
you know, because
Dizmo.
fame is something that it's something not easy to handle, you know, because
Yeah.
you are a public figure. Obviously, everywhere you go, there will be people looking at you, even just girls admiring your stuff like that. But then, at the end of the day, it's just discipline, you know, because you can't be everyone's crush at the end of the day, you know. Yeah. So, talking about the ladies, they do like crush on musicians, you know, but then it's just discipline at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't be everyone. You know what I mean?
So discipline has been one of your pillars in life.
Yeah, discipline.
Okay.
Yeah, can I confess one thing?
Yeah,
Justin?
sure.
I don't smoke.
Really?
I don't drink.
Are you telling me?
I'm this sober guy, 100%.
Serious?
Yeah, very.
Nanga ma videos maona where you cream bottles.
You know, that's just trying to attract, you know, someone who drink, for him to relate, you know.
You don't drink, you don't smoke.
I don't.
That's amazing, man. I'm impressed with that news because, anyway, let me not say what I wanted to say, but I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Great. Now, I always ask my guests this question, and I'm going to ask you this question. If you were to have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be and why?
First, you know, Casper Nyovest.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, talking about Casper Nyovest is someone who has been like, I've been listening to him and I've seen how he's grown, you know. I would want to know how he has done things, you know, because I've been watching his videos, you know, following every song, like every step that he makes, you know. He's someone who inspires me a lot, talking about international hip-hop artists, you know. Yeah. Secondly, Jay-Z.
Jigga.
Yeah, talking about Jay-Z, like, I love the fact, like, how he handles, like, his, like, personal life and business, you know, and how just he represents his family to the public, you know. That's something so amazing and inspiring, you know. Yeah, and who else? Who else? Kanye West. You know, you know, like Kanye West, like someone I failed to understand at times, you know.
He's a genius.
Yeah, he's a genius because he's one person who is full of ideas, you know.
Yeah.
Kanye West, I would want to learn on like how he handles business and this fashion life, you know. I would want to start doing that when I grow up, when I grow in this entertainment industry, you know.
Yeah.
Just thinking of how to come up with new brands, you know. stuffs like that. Just like creating new ideas. Yeah.
Great. If you were to change anything in the music industry, what would it be?
Zambian music industry.
Yeah.
Okay. First and foremost, I would love for people who support Zambian music to learn to buy. You know.
I like that.
The problem with these, like, I'm not saying they shouldn't get me wrong anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they despise their own.
Yeah.
Someone would want to compare you to someone who is like on an international level, but
Yeah.
you are of the same age.
Yeah.
Like, but then they are the same people who don't like buy.
They
you know.
support. I mean, they don't support. They don't buy.
They don't buy. You
Yeah.
know, they all they do is condemn and
Yeah.
say bad about their
Yeah.
own. You know,
Yeah.
it's not cool like that.
Yeah, that's true.
I would want them to have that, you know, desire, wanting to buy music. You
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Promote, support,
Promote and
you know,
support and
even
love their
praise.
own to the
Yeah.
fullest.
Yeah, that's true.
As at now, you know, we are in the moment where we are not just competing against our own country, because you
Yeah.
find like even just songs from outside Zambia, they blow up in Zambia. Even outside Africa, you know, there's this maybe new Chris Brown song, it's buzzing everywhere. You're not competing against Zambia, just,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you're competing against the world.
yeah,
You know?
that's
So you have to go hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when they have that desire of wanting to buy music and they actually buy, you know, musicians, they can bangangarecognize yakavati bakwanisa kuchita vintu very big.
Yeah.
Right, music imafuna starter.
Money funeka.
Mm.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. So, in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself?
It's all in all, it's just God's plan, you know. It's God's plan. It's just prayer and hard work, you know. For God to get me from this point to this point, meaning in the next 5 years, He knows where I'll be, you know.
Yeah.
But then I'll be big.
Yeah, that's true.
It's God's plan, all in all.
So everyone is saying you are the future king of hip hop.
You know,
What's your reaction to that?
I just watch and see, and you know, that motivates me to even actually work more hard, because I wouldn't want to disappoint someone who says that and they actually, you know, believe in me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to my part, I spend most of the time in the studio, so you know, it's actually coming to Zashtika.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Zashtik.
Now you're doing amazing works. I love what you're
Thank
doing, and I know that Zambian hip hop is actually safe
Yeah.
in the hands of people like you and other guys who are coming. You've done extremely well. You are bringing hit after hit after hit after hit.
Yeah.
So, no, on a lighter moment, what do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I think I play pool.
Okay.
Yeah, I like playing pool and you know, just visiting
Okay.
family and you know, people I love the most. You know, it's actually something good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do in my free time.
What's your favorite meal?
Shima. Yeah, Shima.
Shima
Shima is
with what?
everything. You know, fish and vegetables.
Great.
Yeah, very.
Okay. Now, as we end this particular interview, to an upcoming hip hop artist who's been fighting and is about to give up, what are your last words to that person?
You know, music is not something that you have to take lightly, you know, because it's never easy. It's never easy, but again, nothing is impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to believe in yourself. First, you have to believe in yourself before someone else does.
Yeah.
And just having confidence in yourself, because when you have confidence in yourself, you can do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, it's just hard work and putting in everything that you feel you have to put in. Time, even just investment, everything.
Good. I love it. Good. Dizmo, thank you very much for coming. I'm privileged to actually have you on my show. and I've personally learned from you.
Yeah.
And I believe that people out there have learned,
Yeah.
especially in line with music and how you can break forth.
Yeah.
So keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, we just want to say that as Zambia, we're proud of you and we are roaring behind you. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That has been the Real Life Show, this segment called My Journey with Vano Nachongo, Dizmo. Yeah, so keep watching, stay safe, and God bless you. Peace.
We're out.
Tibafunisa mo fulupa levi. House party dress code ni no shirt. WhatsApp. Kamfana Kandalama. Vano Nachongo. Keep watching the Real Life Show with Jonathan. We out.